Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, karibu sana. Don't forget subscribe, like, share, and comment down below, and hit that notification bell so that you can get all my new videos immediately when I post them. So it's been long, and today I have a nice recipe for you all. And I'm not alone, and you can see this background. Huku si kwangu, si kwangu, kwa sister-in-law wangu. And I told you guys I don't know how to bake. So leo niko shule hata mimi ndo mjue hata si wenye tutajua kupika atujua kila kitu. And so let me introduce her. Tadas, come over. We look alike kinda, I know. So hi guys. Today I'm going to teach you something very important. So today we're going to bake a vanilla cake. As you can see, we have some milk, eggs, some flour, some sugar. So we'll just get right into it. So for the flour, we're going to have 2 cups of flour. We didn't have the measuring cups, so we used this as a measuring cup. So we have we've already measured, so this is 2 cups of flour. We're going to put them in our bowl. So we have that. So first and foremost, for every time you're baking, it's advisable to start with the dry ingredients. So we use an all-purpose flour. So we're going to just add the baking powder, which is just a teaspoon of our baking powder. We've already measured it, so it goes in right there. This for me, we are limited on space, but yes. So we already have our dry ingredients there, so just going to mix them nicely. Guys, keyword nicely, mix nicely, tafadhali msikose. So after that, from there you can decide on which ingredient to go with, because we've already mixed the dry ingredients together. So we're going to put
so it's dry, Amma.
Yeah, it's dry. Mm-hmm. So after that, I meant the flour. So after that, we're going to put sugar. So normally in baking, the most important thing is to ensure, for example, if you have like 2 cups of flour, you have to also add to measure your ingredients accordingly. Usiweke tu hivyo. Otherwise, if you just put them like that, you'll just end up having a half-baked cake. Na pesa kuna sukari nyingi, baking powder imekuwa mingi. So exactly. So we had 2 cups of flour, as I said earlier. We had one teaspoon of baking powder. So if we're using 2 cups of flour, we automatically use a cup of sugar. But now it depends. If you're too much of a sweet tooth, you'll have to put a little, or rather to your satisfaction. So for us, we are to kujaza the whole cup. We just used like let's say 3/4 of it. So we're going to use it on our ingredients. So we'll just pour it. We might not even use the whole sugar because they don't want to be too much. So that's it. So just mix them. When you're just mixing them, there is no way of doing it. For us, we're going to be using our machine here, the Scarlett one. It's a 7-speed. If you don't have that, you can also whisk. So
no, if you don't have this, you can get at Mount Kenya Households. I link it down below. Hapo tu chini nitaiweka Instagram. You'll get this.
Yes. So for that, if you don't have this one, you can also use the whisk. But when you're using the whisk, one thing you should know, you should rotate it on one side, not just anyhowly. It has to go from rotating anti-clockwise, not the other way around. So because of the eggs. Oh. Because the eggs also matter when you're making a cake, to make it fluffy. Yes. So we'll get in right to, so we had our flour here, the dry ingredients, our baking powder, sugar. We also have vanilla essence. We're going to use just a teaspoon of it. This is margarine, 100 grams of margarine. Okay, for me, I'll say if you're baking, mostly vanilla cakes and anything that's just doesn't have like carrot. If it's a carrot cake, you can use oil. But if it's a vanilla cake, you can opt to use margarine because you don't need too much oil. But if it's a carrot cake, because you need too much oil, ndio iweze kumix vizuri carrot na unga, you also need to use oil.
The same way as banana cake, banana tutaweka.
No, banana cake you'll have to put the margarine.
Okay.
Yeah. So we also have milk here that is going to help us mix all the ingredients vizuri. Na pia tuko na mayai yetu. So initially tuliweka 2 cups. So pia mayai lazima ziendanishe. So if you put 2 cups of flour, we have to beat 4 eggs. We have to just it has to be proportional. So I'll choose to start with my eggs. So huwezi enda kupiga mayai yote hapa, lazima upigie hapa kando because you need get that
Kamoja kameharibika
spoil, so utakuwa tu na stress. Instead of putting yourself into so much pressure. So si lazima you beat the egg because you already have a mixer here. So you just put our egg hapo ndani. We're just doing this to avoid kuweka mayai yenye imeharibika hapo ndani. So we'll put our milk. No, let's first put our margarine. It's more easier when you put the margarine. The margarine makes all the difference. Kuna kautabana kwanga na margarine. Then kuweka oil. As you can see, in a mix vizuri. So we'll put our milk. So what you're going to do, you're going to put our milk in so that we can have the right consistency. Normally for cake, if ikuwa thin kama ya pancakes. Pancake inataka ka thin, but your cake inakuanga hapo in between. When you're doing the consistency, I think I'll show you with a spatula that I have. I'll show you when you do like this, una consistency inapanda ikirudi. Yeah, ndio iweze at least kuiva. So we'll put gradually. Because unaona iende kiji, but we'll just add a little bit of milk kidogo tu. So what happens, you will put a teaspoon or a tablespoon of
vanilla.
Na usiweke mingi atukifikiria nitaongeza utamu. Too much of something is poison.
Kuna wenye wataona, wacha niongezee kaingine. Kaingine tena. That is enough.
That's enough. It gives the taste. Utaisikia tu. But they also have essence that you will use. Kuna vanilla, kuna passion, kuna strawberry. So kulingana na kenye wewe unataka. But for us today, that's what we had. So tumetumia tu kenye tulikuwa nayo. So let's mix this. and I will say it's perfectly mixed well. Ukifanya hivi, as long as flour inafanya hivi yenyewe, jua iko sawa. Na struggle kuna jua iko sawa consistency. So ukifanya hivyo, normally we've already preheated our oven at 180 degrees mara ya kwanza, so that we can be able to at least ukiingisha uwezingisha tu keki tu kwa oven tu hivyo kama uja preheat. So we don't have a baking tin, but Mount Kenya household is going to sort us very soon. So we're going to use our sufuria tu zile, lakini si stainless steel, ile sufuria za kitambo, sio kama mnazijua. So we've already put our oil. Normally mtu anaekanga margarine ama oil, whatever you have, unaekanga ka oil chini, alafu pia kama uko na kaunga una sprinkle unga juu ndio keki yako stick chini. So that's about it. So our mixture is ready to get into the oven. So guys, as you can see, my cake is ready. Okay, let me just stand it for you so you can see the outcome. Usione kama tumeiba. So why we crack it over, I think because of the heat, but voila.
So just tell them to subscribe.
So guys, I know it's not my channel, it's Juliana's Njeri's channel. So you guys, get down below there, hit the subscribe button.
Thank you.
Hit the notification bell so you can get her new videos. Akona wapatia content after content.
Yeah.
Bye.